We're dancing. That's what the night I fell off the bar. How about the first night we ever got wine drunk together?
Oh boy.
All right,
First
so
of many.
Maurice and I came to college. Like we were rather naive when it came to the alcohol.
He was. Don't group me with
All right,
you.
well,
Don't group me with you.
okay, but you
Well,
gotta
I'm a
admit-
vet.
but you
I'm a
gotta-
vet.
okay.
10 years strong. Actually,
ain't-
talking about, I never drank alcohol underage.
Yeah, you ain't never been wine drunk before in your life.
No,
So-
not until I was 21 years old.
Right. So right. So
Go ahead, bro.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I get this text like, hey, it's a date party this weekend. It's a private event, so like you have to bring a date. The game plan going in was plain and simple. Like, I'm gonna take Maurice and we're gonna go steal somebody else's date. That was just how it was gonna go.
I was just going to have a great time. Because I'm a good person. I'm like this unfaithful person.
Yeah.
Trying to take other people's dates.
Hey, I mean, the game plan is a game plan. Don't act like you weren't part of the game plan.
What? Come on.
So we had never been like legitimately like wine drunk before. Like we had blacked out many times, but we had never drank wine before. So it's my sophomore year. We're feeling like we're hot shit because like every sophomore does. He thinks he knows the routine, and yeah, you think you think you're big shit, but you're really not.
So, after your freshman year, like, all right, I've been here for a year. I understand the routine. My
Especially at
sophomore year,
BG, you know the rules.
You're like, all right, I'm about to fucking turn shit up. By the time I'm a senior, I'm going to be a fucking legend. That's what goes through our mind at that time, you know what I mean? So everything you want to do, you want to do big, bad, bold. You know what I'm talking about? Like, italicized, bold, underline. You heard me?
And we had never been wine drunk before. So we're like, when you get a text that says, no, dude, it's a wine party. Like, it's a date party. You got to drink wine. So I'm like, what the fuck? So we go to our usual stop, the quick stop at BG.
Yes, sir.
We pick up our liter of Moscato Barefoot because we're thinking like, we never looked into the alcohol content of wine. We're like, wine's soft.
Yeah.
Wine means that you're soft.
Wine's like, what, 2%,
Yeah,
bro?
we're like, what is
come
this?
on,
What is this? The softest party of the year? Like, what the fuck?
on.
So
Different.
we show up at 1:10. I'm like, Maurice is my date. So they let us in. 9:30, we roll into the party.
9:30, shit.
Everybody's already drunk, and we hadn't even started. So we're like, fuck. So we pop the cork on these bitches, and we just start chugging.
Now, let me set something up for you. Like I said before, we thought this shit was lightweight, so we thought these motherfuckers was drinking like hella.
Yeah.
So like, oh, bet we chug this, we gonna be all right. We gonna be like, we're not gonna be there, but we gonna be like close enough.
Yeah, and it was like just a wave hits us. Like after like 10 minutes after, dude, we're like, oh shit, and we're vibing with the party. We're dancing. That's what the night I fell off the bar. You know the time.
The first time you fell off the bar, because he
It
always
wasn't-
does.
I mean-
and you realize you drunk, you have that minute, you just looking around, like, oh.
Right. And like when you're looking around a party and you're like, where's my
Guys,
boy?
bro.
Where's my boy? Where's my boy?
Pop!
There he is.
And you're on the same level?
And you both just chugged a liter of wine. We just like, oh shit, we're raging. Next thing you know, I'm like, oh god, it's been probably like 30 minutes. I'm like, oh god, I feel sick. I run out on the porch. I'm projectile vomiting off the porch at 1:10, and I look to my left, and there's Maurice,
Doing the exact
also
same
projectile vomiting, doing the same thing. And he's like, Top, we got this. So we puke our brains
He's
out.
gonna say some weird shit.
You know it. We puke
boy.
our brains out on the porch at 1:10. Get up. I give Maurice a piece of gum because Mitch always gave us gum before we went out.
Back.
Maybe the best part of it is like we just like it wasn't like we were down for the count. Like you know when you see the dudes on Barstool who are puking off the porch and everyone's taking videos of no.
No.
We go out on the porch. I realize that it's Maurice.
It's like when girls, do that whole thing like when they go to the bathroom together, and they're like they down and they talk themselves up. That's exactly it. Hashtag girl power. You heard me?
That was us.
We start like some women.
We like go casually projectile vomit off the porch. We get up like it never happened. Like yo, take a piece of gum,
Exactly.
and we're back in the party, slapping the bag. We're like, we're ready to fucking
Let's
go.
get it.
We're
Let's
back.
get it.
We're back.
Let's get it.
So, and we look at each other and like, yo, we gotta be Mac. We gotta be Mac. Do you remember the date you stole?
Maybe you might as well tell me.
All right.
You tell them.
So I steal Corey's date. Remember Corey's date, Haley, who I always had a thing for, Haley. So I'm all over Haley. I look to my left. Do you remember who you're with? Ginger Tits. Ginger Tits. You act like I don't know. I remember that shit.
You don't know shit.
So I look over. Maurice is with this girl. She's got some tiggle bitties. We had never been this drunk off wine before. We thought wine was soft as fuck. This shit's fucking us up.
Different.
Because, like, again, you chug a liter of wine and it all is just, like, hitting you in different phases. So
Right.
we got hype. We hit our drool stage where we're vomiting off the porch at 110. Then we go back in and we're macking. The party ends. I don't even know, how did we get separated? We ended up at different bars
Listen, this happens.
every night.
There
Every night we
hasn't
go out
been
together.
one night where we've been together the whole entire night.
And
I
don't
don't know what happened. I don't know. I can't remember. Because if we separate, then we're both drunk.
If Maurice and I are separated, somebody's blacked out. It's usually both of us. So I end up at Shots for the BG kids out there. Shots is the wildest bar in BG. For some reason, I was with Ant and Lau and Max. Maybe it was me. I just said, I'm going to smash this bottle. I smash a glass bottle on the table. It shatters everywhere. I just leave. I walk out. And then I don't remember what happened. I don't know where you were at this point. Where were you?
Okay, so this is a problem I have. This is what, I have, I'm able to bar hop. I tend to, like, go in, maybe get a drink, maybe chug it, maybe talk to some people I know in there. Because, like, everyone's in college, you gotta treat them right. Just treat people right, and you're gonna find somebody. It may not help you right now. It's gonna help you someday. Just be nice to me. That's what I be on,
Mm-hmm.
Even if I don't know somebody, hey, what's up, brother? Man, you just start talking. And next thing you know,
but you're kind of
you're drinking again.
We get separated, and I may have blacked out for a short portion of time. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely fucking blacked out.
I probably did.
This motherfucker.
I would call it, that's the brownout, where you're like kind of hazy, but you end up back where you.
Did you hear him? He said brownout. That means he definitely blacked out, and he's just bullshitting out of his ass.
All right.
Bro.
But we ended up at 149 together. Remember, we were about to walk in at 149.
Sir.
We go to the entrance of 149. A girl who is currently my girlfriend, who used to friend zone the shit out of me.
Bro, y'all don't understand how bad she did this man.
All the time.
She would do this man
For 3
bad.
years. 3 years.
Can you believe he didn't give up for 3 years?
So we end up at 149. And the girl that I'm trying to get with, she's talking to this fucking pussy.
Oh, shit.
This kid.
Oh, shit.
So I grabbed it. So Stacy's walking out. She
Uh-huh.
says hey to us. I kissed her on the cheek. Homeboy that she's with doesn't like that I kissed her on the cheek. So he looks at me funny. And as soon as he looks at me, I grab him.
Right.
And Maurice grabs his other shoulder. We slam this motherfucker up against the wall.
Check, let me bring something for you right now. I don't know what's going on. What I see is someone touched Tom in the incorrect way. So I'm like, oh shit, all right, you gonna go with my boy? Bet 100%.
We're screaming, we slam him against the wall. And that was it.
You wonder what happened? Nobody stopped us.
Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more, see no more. I was riding around town thinking to myself, is it gonna get easier? I'll be up and away up the street and bake, but I can't even breathe no more. What's it to me? What can I see? Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more, see no more.
JT Barrett. Yep. Go. Yep. Go.
Oh, wait!
Go.
Ohio State won the Big Ten championship that night. Shout out Todd and Drew.
Stop throwing fancy words at me. Man, the brain can suck my black nuts. This man, think of the simpiest simp ever. So, what can I curse on this?
Oh, you can say whatever you want.
Oh God.
And,
What's happened,
being with this man just boosts your confidence like 100,000%. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna
He
lie.
simped for two women, bro, at the same time. How sad is that?
Hey, that was strategy. I'm gonna have to edit this whole thing out.
Yeah, probably, but not me, because it ain't my podcast.
Long story short,
Blackouts. And then I don't remember. And so.
and you're that dude who always knows a motherfucker.
Hold on, let me bring it more down to earth with y'all about how much hot shit we were. Boy, let me tell you this much right now.
Legendary, Hall of Fame. Chris and I have been friends for what, 6 years now? Like you were one of my
shit.
You were one of my first.
It's been 6
It's been that long. And you sus,
But
bro.
you're in it, so what you mean, bro? Come on.
All right. And then it's just like, and you know when you're drunk as fuck and like,
Now, you ever pick up alcohol, you better damn near look at that wine.
yeah,
alcohol
you got to look at that
percentage.
alcohol content in wine because wine is dangerous.
Different.